Like the current US President Joe Biden, the Deputy President William Samoei Ruto might one time become the President of Republic of Kenya, but not in 2022 at most. Now, all the current activities that is happening at the National Assembly and at the Senate to do with BBI, among other decisions that has been taken, be it on voting or what, confirms the fact that this activities is preparing one William Samoei Ruto to be the next opposition leader. And actually, I think Ruto is lucky. He will not suffer like Raila Odinga, the ODM leader. You know, from 2013 to 2017, there 2018, Raila Odinga has been out there. A person who became the second after President Uhuru Kenyatta, but he did not have any office being funded by the taxpayers. So, this time round, I'm sure BBI is going to pass. And after it passes, William Ruto is going to have a constitutional office, the official position leader, being funded by the state to operate the function of the opposition. At least hatakuwa na mtu kama ile ODM akona anaitwa John Mbadi. No. So the deputy president will be right in the National Assembly to argue his case on the floor of the House and also receive a salary. That is the good thing. Now, before we go deep into our explanation, you might be watching me for the first time and you have not yet subscribed. Consider using this time to subscribe so that any other time, once we come out with a video like this one, you will always get notified. And to everyone who has subscribed, I must say thank you so much for your unconditional support. Because the more you support here, the more you allow us to reach more people outside there. So now let's get back to our discussion. Now, currently in Kenya, BBI, Building Bridges Initiative, which was turned into a bill at the National Assembly and the Senate, is the current politics selling outside there. And the voting came in at the National Assembly. Most of the people outside there were watching carefully to see the decision that the leaders who have been following the Deputy President William Samoei Ruto are going to take in the name of Hustler Nation. But it turned out so differently. What the people never expected to happen, happened. Some of these leaders turned the other way around and they vote for the bill instead of voting against the bill like the wishes of the Deputy President could have been taken care of. So, out of all this, 83 members of parliament voted against that bill. So those are the people who are standing with the Hustler Nation. And this confirms the fact that out of these members of parliament who voted for this bill, actually 80% of these people are coming from Rift Valley. And the remaining 20% are people coming from other regions of Kenya. Don't forget, in Kenya, our politics is still local. So that is the mere fact outside there. This has reduced William Samoei Ruto, who has been seen as a national leader, to a leader of Rift Valley. Because that is then where he is commanding numbers. I did not see him getting the numbers from Western region. He has been banking so much on Central region, but that number never came out among other regions. So that is the fact here. That is an issue that he has to keep on trying to solve out. Then another thing that people are discovering outside here is that UDA party, which the Deputy President is using, and the Hustler Nation narrative, might not be that much popular like the way people had overrated it. Because we expected at least these people to have a half or at least 139 members of parliament, the way Ruto has been saying in public there after they have their sittings and discussions. But that never happened. So this confirmed the fact that the fight that has been happening there between the Deputy President and the President Uhuru Kenyatta together with Raila Odinga, it confirmed that these two are winning this war against William Samoei Ruto. So that is where we are starting from. If the deputy president is going to oppose this bill when it is turned into a referendum, time will tell. And if he will keep silent at that time, we will also understand it. But as of now, it confirms that this bill, once the members of parliament are passing it, it changes the perception outside there, and it is now creating an environment whereby people might easily accept it. Unlike the way if they could have voted against it, when it get, of course, even after they have voted, it was coming to Wananchi to decide at the end of the day. So if they had voted against it, still it could have an impact outside there, meaning there could have been possibilities that these people are going to vote against it in the referendum. So that is a fail for William Samoei Ruto. Then another thing that I can say here clearly is that the way things are being played outside there, there is a predetermined president in 2022 general election by the deep state. And that is why President Uhuru Kenyatta is still this much active in this thing. The only issue is here. In 2022, the deep state might be working closely to choose one of these two leaders, and that is between Raila Odinga and the ANC leader Musalia Mudavadi. Between these two, one of these guys will be the next president through the deep state. They might have vote, but still they need the support of deep state. If you don't believe this one, you can ask one Raila Odinga. So yes, they can still win an election, but at the end of the day, they need an endorsement from the deep state. So this confirms that deputy president might just work outside there to at least gain some number of members of parliament, so that when he's in opposition he has numbers, or he should choose on how to support another person in the event that that person might become the next president, if the deep state might accept the voice of Wananchi. Then through it, he might have won against the president and the ODM leader. But the fact remains that haifai uangalie mbali sana. Between Raila Odinga and Musalia Mudavadi, there is your president there in 2022. And this confirms even the way these people are voting. For Kenya, they voted for the bill. ANC party, they voted for the bill. ODM party, who is also in the handshake, was for the bill, and even they disciplined those members of parliament from ODM who were against that bill. So it confirms to you. Then President Uhuru Kenyatta's team from Jubilee Party was also there. So that is the direction we are heading to. So Ruto has faced some betrayal from people like Kimani, Ngunjiri, among others, akina Sankok huko. And many people had viewed the deputy president as a front runner. Then also we see also the kind of humiliations he normally get outside here when he gets out to campaign for his candidates in by-election that we have been having throughout. This confirms the fact that the deputy president might be having the Rift Valley vote, but he still have a long task to convince Kenyans from other regions to join him. Currently, he might not be holding to other votes from other regions. That can be confirmed. And even through this referendum, it is going to be clear that people are going to take sides, and mainly because Central Region is going to gain a lot from this. Vile Moses Kuria amekishinda akiambia watu 1 shilling, 1 vote, 1 man. All those things, Central is gaining. So I don't see how the Central Region is going to vote against that referendum bill. That will cut the line. And this is going to be a win for President Uhuru Kenyatta and Raila Odinga. So Central people are going to vote for this bill. That one has been informed through their members of parliament who have been in Hustler Nation, but still voting for that bill. So these guys might go there and campaign for that bill, or if not even campaigning for it, they might remain silent, because there's no way they will vote for the bill in the National Assembly, then they get outside there, the campaign for that same bill. It might not happen that way. So selling this thing outside there is going to be an easy task for these leaders. And the issue is here, you are seeing two teams that is going to campaign for this. The first team is between President Uhuru Kenyatta and Raila Odinga team. They might work closely together in that campaign. And the next team is the One Kenya Alliance. This team also might work separately, but still campaigning for the Building Bridges initiative. Then we will have the William Ruto team, maybe, which will be the campaigning for that bill. So I see that Ruto will have less people standing with him on his side. And that can be translated to what will happen in that referendum. Remember how ODM was formed. ODM was formed out of referendum. And maybe after this referendum, there will be maybe a new party or a coalition that's going to be formed, but mainly a coalition. Because I don't see any leader who is ready to leave their party. There's no way ODM will be disbanded. There's no way ANC will be disbanded. There's no way Wiper or Ford Kenya or even Jubilee Party will be disbanded to make one party. So they might come out with a coalition immediately after that referendum. Maybe wataita BBI coalition or another thing there. And that is going to be a weapon to deal with William Samoei Ruto. Sasa chuma cha William Samoei Ruto kiko motoni. The only thing is for him either to prepare as the next opposition leader, which will be good for him at least to prepare himself, grow a thick skin in readiness for maybe another election there. Or if not, join the team. So that is the end of our video. Thank you so much for watching us. And guys, please just consider to subscribe. The more you subscribe, the more you help us to reach more people. I said it. So keep on helping us to achieve this goal. Let people know outside there that on this platform we are also doing something. So share us out, drop your comment, and give a thumbs up to this video. The more you give thumbs up here, actually, that is the other way you are helping us to let you to suggest our videos to more people outside there. Because the more we get thumbs up and those comments, YouTube will generally suggest our video to more people to watch outside there. This is the end of my video, and I wish you a good day. May good God bless you, and see you in my next video.